Run this way, mate, this way. Come in there. That's it. That's it.
You can't reach Crow.
I know, he's like his dad, he's got little legs.
I don't know if Dave would appreciate that. Oh,
it's a very special day for a couple of reasons.
What's a rhino sound like? Perfect.
It's the first time Andy's grandson Regan joins him on the pigeons.
I like the pose it's in.
You like the pose it's in?
It looks like it's going to scare the rats.
And it's someone's birthday.
Like you now locked in here.
You're not locked in, there's a door there, look. Here, here. Come around here. Here, here.
This is going to be fun today.
Come here. Put that down in there. No, he's yeah, he's a handful. He's exactly how I was when I was a kid. He loves going with his granddad. And it's going to be fun today. And those lovely blue eyes are. But yeah, so he's...
Where did you get those from, eh?
I wonder.
Oh, the apple didn't fall far from the tree, did
No,
it?
he didn't. No, he didn't. But no, he's been, his mum's been WhatsApp messaging me every morning, like FaceTime, and he's been saying 6 more sleeps, Grandad, 5 more sleeps, Grandad, 4 more sleeps, and this morning he was on the phone first thing. He can't wait to get out. He loves it, and that's what I like. So no, he's been looking forward to it. So just hope there's a few pigeons. There's a few pigeons about, not millions, but just get out. It's my birthday today as well. So.
Oh. How old are you? 5, 6?
14.
It's 14, is it?
I'm 14 today.
Okay.
I'm one of them awkward ones. Gets birthed every 4 years. So. Yeah, so 14 today. So no,
Started shaving yet?
Just. Yeah, just.
So what do you reckon? I mean, we've aquaplaned over.
Unbelievable. It's been raining all night. It's been, well, it just hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped since end of September, really. It's a bad time for the old farmers. I'm in a better position than a lot. But yeah, the rape needs its fertiliser, but it's just not going to get it. It's just too wet at the moment. We probably need about a week's dry weather before we can even get on. Yeah, and I've been lucky in some ways and unlucky in others. We've had no trouble with pigeons this year. As a farmer, it's been brilliant because they haven't hammered the rape at all, and because it's been wet, it hasn't really done much growing, hasn't really got away. We've had no frosty weather to hold it back, which is another good thing, so that's saved us as well. So, but it's just in the last 3 weeks there's been a few move-ins, and I thought, well, go out for a few hours today. Today's as good a day as any, even though it still keeps raining. But I bought an umbrella today, so if it does rain, we'll be sticking that over the top of us. I'm not into getting wet, you know me, I'm made of sugar. Do you like going pigeon shooting with Grandad? Yeah. Right answer, mate.
Within minutes of starting to set up, it's clear the force is strong with this one.
Then the wind gets in there and blows him up. See?
Hey, it goes all the way up.
It blows him up, and then he wobbles about like that in the wind. Okay, want to put some more up? Here. Put him so it faces that way, okay? Here. Put it so it faces that way, okay? Push it in the ground. That's it. Do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Come on, then.
At the moment, we don't know if he's going to last to the final whistle, but Andy's relishing the opportunity of him being there. Not because he was asked, but because he wanted to.
Keep going. See, the flaring head's gone. So then the next one's got to come out of one of these branches down here. So that'll be later coming, and it won't be as strong. The plan is I'll put the rotary up there, pigeons will come round, and we're sheltered here because we've got a wood behind us. They're going to come round, and hopefully they're going to cut straight through here, and the rotary will be on that side, so they'll come through and cut to it and make for. We've got a few big oak trees here, so yeah, a couple going through now. So
quite funny being heckled today.
I know, it's lovely though. The only thing that upsets me is he's not going to have what I've had. Me as a farmer, I need to shoot these pigeons regardless, and I need to be able to go when I want. If the pigeons are there, I need to be there. That's how it is.
Lots going on. It's been an interesting.
It has been an interesting week. If we get a chance later on, we'll have a little bit of a talk about it. But I just. All right, we haven't shot any, but we will in a minute. Okay.
See, heckling. It's like, come on, put your finger out.
Yeah.
With decoys positioned perfectly by Grandad and Grandson, it's time to see if it will all come together.
At the other end of the field, but I think once
Cousin
we start
Gary
down
is
there
on a
and get
neighbouring
moving on,
field, and
they'll-
Andy has put bangers
They'll
on the
come
other
through
side
this.
of the valley to scare the birds off the other crops and keep them moving. Regan is going to be Andy's wingman, handing him cartridges and looking after the shot birds. Andy will be shooting his Game Bore Clear Pigeon today, voted last week the best game cartridge of 2020 by the readers of magazines from the group that publishes The Field and Shooting Times.
He's still moving. There, look. There, look. See where the pellet went, look? In his head, just there. He's dead, mate. That's just his nerves. That's just his nerves. Where? See, he's dead.
To the deer, to the first deer we got,
Yeah.
at deer shooting, he sure got shot in the nose, and when we were still there, he was still moving.
He was still moving, wasn't he, mate? That's his nerves, that is. No, he's dead, mate.
He stopped.
He stopped.
All the pictures are going right in.
All the pigeons are going now, are they?
And now my principal's nothing.
Oh, it doesn't matter. People will be cringing at it and say, oh, he shouldn't touch the pigeons and he shouldn't be doing this. But it's how he is, and he loves it. And that's how I want him. He's... How he is how I want him. He'll have an immune system. He will, really. A lot of these kids, they never come out of indoors, and that's what people have got to encourage kids to get outside more. If there's no more like him coming along, who's going to keep it going? Another one coming. He's got waterproof trousers, waterproof jacket. That's all from Jack Pike, and it's brilliant. The children can go out and don't get wet and cold. They're more interested in doing it. If they go out and get wet and cold, it soon puts them off.
True, very true.
So,
Like me, really.
He's
Nice
tucked-
guy.
Is that mate? No, is he still alive? I'll give him here to Grandad then. No, he's not. Here, give it here.
Look. He was alive.
He broke his neck. Look, feel his neck. Feel it there. You broke it.
The last time we saw Andy was the British Shooting Show. It was an amazing weekend for all the field sports boys and girls, and he's always taken aback by the reaction he gets.
There was one lad in particular, I think he was 7 years old. James rang me up and he said, oh, he says, there's a young lad here on the stand wants to meet you. I said, oh, right, okay. So I said, we're over the other side, and this was early. So me and Michelle trundled on round there a bit quick as we could. And as I come round the corner, he saw me and he come running flat out at me. He said, Andy Crow, and he just jumped. He just launched. He was airborne, he just jumped at me. So I picked him up and rubbed my head and, oh, he was hugging me, he just didn't want to let me go.
Dad,
Yes, mate.
I need the toilet.
He needs a word. Cut.
That sum up last week.
Yeah.
It's a steady day with some good birds. Regan is just fascinated by the pigeons. As the hours drift by, he just sits and plucks. And when the opportunity presents itself, Crow passes on his knowledge.
Cool. What a shot. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. That's a long old day for a 5-year-old. That's how keen he is. He's been here since... He's been here since It's not funny, David. I picked.
That wasn't done up at all. The fact that the place
No, it
was
wasn't.
littered with feathers.
He come over at 9 o'clock this morning, and it's now 3:30, 4:15. Just going to pack up in a minute. Just keep picking the odd one off. I've nibbled a couple off, or just nibbled another couple off. So, but yeah, so that's a long old day for a 5-year-old. Just sit in a hide, and
Long old day for a 48-year-old.
it's a long old day for a 14-year-old. 14 today.
Say no more. I think we'll finish it there. Well
Yeah. No, it's been a great.
Happy birthday.
Cheers, David. Right, the state of you, mate. Here.
Who needs Rosa when you have a Regan? He's off, running and retrieving. Then there's making sure that the birds are presented well, one at a time. Some things are learned, others come naturally. We don't think there's any denying that this little chap is an obvious natural.
Turn it back on.
You turned it back on?
Yeah.
I turned it off.